Hi everybody! So for today's episode, I've already invited this school before, I think way back in 2020. He was one of the first schools I featured here in our YouTube channel. And back then we were just discussing about the application process, the basic requirements, and of course the top programs Filipino students are applying. So for today's episode, we are going to highlight those programs overlooked by students na hindi nila alam na nag-e-exist pala tong programs na to. And it's also one of the high-demand jobs in Canada. So for today's episode, we have Humber College, represented by Daryl Agapito.
Hello, Kat. Good
Hi.
morning.
So now I also want to highlight this next program na I think kahit kami as consultant, when we went to Humber College and we spoke to the program coordinator, para kaming, wow, oo nga, no? Kasi akala namin all this time, for healthcare lang siya. Diba? Little did we know na pwede rin pala siya for hospitality.
Yeah.
Yung may mga events management background and also
Culinary.
mga culinary.
Nutrition background.
Right, yes. Anong program nga ito?
Hinuhulaan ko nga.
Hinuhulaan mo.
We have retirement home management.
Yes, retirement home.
Kaya most of the students who are applying for this program, ang iniisip nila parang, kailangan nurse dyan.
Correct.
Kasi mag-aalaga.
Yeah,
Oo,
true.
ng old age people.
Yes, but
hindi siya ganon. Retirement home management is actually a facility. Para siyang mga individual housing.
Yes.
Where people who are retiring would live independently. And then they will, anong tawag dito? They will interact with other people na nag-retire na dun sa facility. So they have their common interests. So they share meals together.
Yes,
So ikaw, as a retirement home manager, ikaw lahat mag-aayos
Magde-design
nun.
meal
Mag-run.
plan. Yes, mag-run. Yes, magmamanage. Kaya perfect siya for hospitality. Kasi syempre,
Correct.
you have to be people person yung
Correct.
customer service.
Customer
Kasi parang
service.
yung mga clients nito, hindi naman talaga siya yung parang home for the aged. Iba
Hindi.
yun. Iba yung home care
Actually, para siyang para siyang
vacation
cruise or resort.
home. Ganyan.
Oo,
Yes.
vacation home.
Na talagang kung ikaw, retiree ka na, mag-avail ako ng retirement home, parang gusto ko lang mag-enjoy. Dapat may naka-design na activities for me, di ba? So,
ganun
yun
na, lalabas na lang ako, alam ko, eto na, may
Yes.
schedule na for
may
the
schedule
day.
na for the
I
day.
have the meal for the day.
Correct.
Naka-lay down na, hindi na ako yung mag-aasikaso niyan.
Parang wala ka nang iisipin.
And that's what you want to do when you're retiring.
Of
You just want to
course.
enjoy life,
Yeah,
diba?
definitely. So, as a retirement home manager, yun yung mga pine-prepare mo. So, kaya
Correct.
perfect talaga siya for hospitality people or
Hospitality.
background.
Pero, of course, hindi lang din anong tawag din nawala ako sa word. Hindi lang nagsa-stop doon yung
Yes.
opportunity only for hospitality people. Of course, kung nasa healthcare ka, you can also study retirement home management. Para kagaya nung program kanina, hindi siya ganun ka-strict with the requirements. This is a graduate certificate program. It's 1.5-year program. And ang tawag dito, the only requirement that we need is a bachelor's degree in any discipline.
Right.
So if you graduated in food and nutrition, for example, dietitian ka in the Philippines, pwede ka mag-apply dito. Nurse ka in the Philippines, pwede ka rin mag-apply dito. Business owners, pwede ka rin. Hospitality, pwede ka rin mag-apply
Rental
dito.
home owners, di ba?
Pwede din.
Pwede yan. And you mentioned 1.5 years. That means how many semesters?
3 semesters.
3 semesters.
The reason why it is a 3-semester going back, same with the previous programs that we've discussed earlier, na being a polytechnic school, we deliver our programs in combination of theoretical and hands-on learning. You are required to have your hands-on learning para pagka-graduate mo, ready ka talaga to take on the job
ready.
opportunity. And that is why this is a 3-semester program. The first 2 semesters will be your study. The third semester will be your placement. Kanina yung funeral directing may placement din.
Yeah. Okay, for our last featured program, I think marami na akong nare-recommend na students for this program. Kasi syempre marami rin naman considerations yung yung mga students natin when applying for a school. But then, syempre, pag sinabing Toronto, alam mo na,
Ayan.
parang mahal.
Yan yung isang kino-consider nila, yung cost ng tuition.
Definitely.
Dito.
And this program, very affordable for international students,
Right.
diba? Parang 9,000 Canadian dollars per year or for the whole program.
For the whole program, 9,000 to 11,000 Canadian dollars for the whole program. So we have web design and development and also graphic design for print and web.
Right, yes. And it's perfect for upskill kasi 'di ba ang daming nag-virtual assistants, marami ring mga nagso-social media management, and they can take this program if they want to learn designing a website or add another skill na makapag-graphic design para they can add that to their services.
Correct. Kung meron kang parang soft skill in those industries na na-mention natin, and you really want to strengthen those skills.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Ayan, perfect kasi hindi siya ganun kamahal. It is short. It is actually a 1-year program. Both of them, graphic design for print and web and also web design and development. Yan, 1 year lang siya.
Right.
Parehas.
And for this program, web design and development and graphic design, are you guys strict or meron bang additional requirements and stuff like that?
Okay. So, hindi naman very strict, but of course, we want to ensure na si student will really thrive in doing their classes at Humber.
Yes.
So, dapat naman somehow, meron silang idea on what they will be doing
Of course.
while they are studying at Humber, studying this program. So, for web design and development, they will be required to have a letter of intent. So, apart from, of course, submitting the usual documents that they will be submitting in an application, like transcript and diploma, they will also be submitting a letter of intent. Yan, explaining how they will go through the program, anong knowledge nila sa
Basic
HTML
knowledge,
coding, Java and JavaScript, and those stuff. Yan. For graphic design, for print and web, they will be required to have a portfolio. Yan. So they will be required to submit at least 3 to 5 designs or artwork that they have. It could be a drawing, it could be a painting, an illustration, a video,
May mga sketch lang sa notebook.
doodle sa iPad. Pwede rin yan.
Pwede.
Basta maayos.
Basta
Oo.
maayos.
So you have to present. And then you will also be required to do a write-up of 150 word. Yan.
150 exactly.
Bawal sumobra.
Bawal sumobra. Okay. So, I think those programs, definitely, it's very enticing. Ako pa lang dun sa funeral directing at itong artificial intelligence, you know,
kasi
hindi lang
70.
Right,
70.
diba? Imagine almost 500,000 pesos ang kikitain mo, possible mong kitain for this program or job opportunities for artificial intelligence. So, alam mo yun, through this interview or episode, you guys are learning a lot about unique programs at Humber College na hindi nyo pala na-realize, meron palang ganon.
Totoo. And yan, parang hindi naman usually na-discuss din during a webinar. Kasi ang webinar sobrang bilis, di ba? But at least with this kind of podcast, we were able to tackle yung mga ganong opportunities.
Highlight, yes.
Kanina pala, sa retirement home management, sorry, balik ko lang quickly, hindi ko nasabi na in the next 5 years, ina-expect na magkakaroon pa ng over 5,000 job opportunities for retirement homes across Canada.
Grabe.
So, ganun kadaming job opportunities ang pwedeng mapasukan after graduation.
Yes. And yung opportunities talaga, ito yung number 1 reason kung bakit nagsisik ng, alam mo yun, na pumunta ng Canada.
To study abroad, to go through the PGWP.
Yes.
Correct. Oo.
Yeah. And definitely, yung investment nyo on your education, kasi you will be gaining skills, not just yung basta mo lang natutunan by the books.
Right.
Kasi you guys are a polytechnic, right? Na you promote or the way you teach students.
May hands-on learning talaga. They really experience it.
Ay, kasi the fact that you have field placement, co-ops, you guys are preparing the student for the job force or sa workplace, 'di ba? And it's also nice na magkaroon ka kaagad ng experience kasi syempre pag nag-apply ka rin naman sa trabaho, 'di ba? Parang
ready
gusto rin
ka,
na, yes,
'di ba? Hindi naman yung tipong bigla ka na lang pinasabak doon na pagka iba kasi yung parang lahat theoretical,
Yeah.
nasa book lang. You read about it.
Yes.
But yung actual experience after, not the experience, yung actual hands-on experience after, paano na, di ba? Paano mo siya gagawin? At least, before ka magtrabaho, mag-apply for a work, nung nag-aaral ka pa lang, nagawa mo na siya.
Yes.
Pagdating mo ngayon dun sa workplace, alam mo na siyang gawin.
Totoo.
Yun.
And yun din yung tinuturo, di ba?
Correct.
How you will be in the workplace. Not just yung mga kailangan mong matutunan sa mga theories and all that.
And that's what I'm also proud about Humber College. Kasi ang graduates ng Humber, in 6 months after graduation, they really were able to get jobs.
I know.
Oo.
And, I also have a success story. I na-interview din namin siya. Talagang...
During your time, nung
yes,
nag-visit sa Canada.
sa Canada talaga kami. As in, nag-start siya from the bottom because of, part-time job while, studying. And ngayon talaga dahil yung background niya or yung program niya is, I think, marketing management. And naabot na naman niya ulit yung position niya dito sa Philippines, which is a director ng
wow.
company. Parang medyo nasa management level na siya. And that's because graduate siya ng Humber College.
Yan.
Yes,
O,
definitely.
diba?
Okay, so I would like to ask if you have scholarships available. Kasi syempre, hindi naman natin maiwasan. Minsan nagtatanong sila ng scholarships. So with Humber College, do you guys offer scholarships for Filipino students?
So we have entrance scholarships that I don't actively promote. Sobrang hirap niya makuha. It's only for students who applied to any of our diploma programs or advanced diploma programs. That is amounting to 2,000 Canadian dollars. So how do we do it is, lahat ng nag-apply for diploma programs, lahat na nag-apply for advanced diploma programs, i-rank silang lahat. Kung sino may pinakamataas na GPA or GWA in the Philippines, siya ang only one student who will be getting the 2,000 Canadian dollars scholarship.
Grabe, parang nanalo ka talaga sa raffle.
Sa raffle. So, yun yung for diploma and advanced diploma. Pag graduate certificate program, yung higher degree than bachelor's, hindi sila kasali doon.
Oh.
So, they don't have that opportunity to apply for that scholarship. Yung certificate na 1 year, na post-secondary, hindi rin kasama
Hindi rin.
doon. Talagang diploma and advanced diploma. However, for bachelor's degree programs, we have up to 4,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. Yan yung hindi rin aware most of the students. Imagine, if you are a grade 12 graduate in the Philippines, you applied to any of our bachelor's degree program at Humber, basta ang GPA mo nag-range around 95%, you can get the 4,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. Walang limit yon.
Walang limit. So, hindi lang din isa ang pwedeng
Hindi lang isa.
mag-grant.
Basta bachelor's. So,
Basta
in-applyan mo, you are a grade 12 graduate in the Philippines or about to finish grade 12 in the Philippines. Yun yung international entrance scholarship. However, ang hindi aware most of our students, your students, na pagkadating nila onshore, on campus, while they are already studying, they have started their classes already, they can actually apply for separate scholarships pa. Merong mga bursaries and financial aids available on campus up to 5,000 Canadian dollars.
Wow.
So for example, yung mga students ngayon for winter
2024,
2024,
yeah.
Nag-start ang classes nila ng January 8. After arriving, they might not qualify to the international entrance scholarship.
Yeah.
Wala silang nakuhang 2,000. Wala silang nakuhang 4,000. But upon entering, there are about over 200 scholarships available.
Ang dami.
Na up to 5,000 Canadian dollars.
So,
Pag
lahat
nakuha mo.
yon, let's say, out of 200, nag-apply ako ng 5, pwede ko yun pagsabay-sabayin.
Pwede mo siyang pagsabay-sabayin, then we will assess kung saan ka talaga nag-qualify. So, for example, out of the 5 scholarships you applied for, 3 doon nag-qualify ka.
Yeah.
One is about $300. One is about $500. Yung isa, 2,000 Canadian dollars. Magkano yung total na nakuha mo?
Correct. And this information is available where?
On our website,
Oh,
na
wow.
hindi
Na hindi
nakikita.
na-explore.
Oo, hindi na-explore ng students. Kasi most of the applicants talaga ngayon, ang tinitingnan lang, programs, location, tuition fee. That's it. Scholarship, kung ano lang yung sinabi.
Yeah.
Diba? But nasa website lahat. Imagine if you, I think pwede nating ibigay yung link sa kanila.
Yeah,
diba?
we can put the link on the description
Yun,
box.
once
So,
you-
if you want to check it out, you can click the link down below.
Correct. So if you are already a student, you have already started with your classes, Just apply to any of the scholarships na nandun sa website, and then we will assess kung saan ka makakapasok.
Wow, that's great. So
5,000
talagang
malaki yun.
yeah, definitely. So as long as nasa Canada ka na, nag-start ka ng class mo, then you can apply to any of these scholarships.
Yes.
Which
And
is,
that's
I think
every
it's a
term.
talaga.
So, kunwari, May, ayan, nag-start ka, ikaw naman ay student for summer intake.
Yeah.
Pagkapasok mo, meron time when you will be allowed to apply for the scholarship.
So I think it's important to advise our students to be proactive in
Correct.
checking those or the website for availability of scholarships. Siyempre, kung gusto nyo talagang makatipid-tipid kahit papaano, di ba malaking bagay ang 5,000?
Correct.
Or kahit 300 CAD pa yan.
Oo,
di ba?
kung naipon, di ba, ang dami mong na-applyan, ang dami mong
True.
na-acceptan.
Yeah.
I believe you have a student who applied for a scholarship niyan na onshore na while studying na, nag-apply
Yes.
for $1,000 bursary or financial aid, and nakuha niya yun. And speaking of being proactive, I always remind the students to read their emails kasi etong time na to when they can apply pala for the scholarship. For example, nag-start na yung classes nyo, you receive an email from Humber saying or letting you know na this is the time for you to submit an application for those scholarships.
So dapat talaga keep checking your emails, be alert, and be proactive, and
Kasi we understand na pagdating nila doon, they will be busy
Overwhelmed.
adjusting,
Yeah.
o overwhelmed, hindi pa alam kung paano gagawin with the studies,
Yeah.
if may kasamang family, paano yung gagawin.
Yes,
But,
definitely.
at the end of the day, definitely, you can find time to read your email. Kasi sayang kung hindi mo nabasa yun na, meron palang ganun, tapos hindi ka naka-apply. Imagine kung nakita mo yung isang scholarship, qualified ka pala dun sa 5,000, hindi mo na nakita only because hindi mo nabasa yung email. Sayang naman, diba?
True. Well, thank you so much, Daryl, for this informative, episode highlighting
for having me.
unique programs. I hope you guys will, apply to these unique programs offered at Humber College. And lastly, well, of course, we as Kanata Education as an agency, how would you recommend us naman?
So, Kanata actually is one of our, ayan. May pa-award.
May pa-award,
diba? May
diba?
top agent. And I always recommend Kanata to prospective students if they are still looking for an agent to help them with their visa application after getting accepted at Humber. Kasi kami talaga bawal kami. And what's good about working with Kanata is that I never heard any complaint from those students. Laging very smooth ang application process nila. At least dun sa mga students na nakakausap ko na students inyo.
Yeah.
That's why I really recommend Kanata.
Well, thank you so much for your time
Of
to be with
course.
us here today. And if you are ready to apply at Humber College, and we are directly in partnership with them, they can get a waiver for their application fee,
Yep.
which is can
100
save you
Canadian dollars.
100 Canadian dollars or almost more than 4,000 pesos. So, ang laking savings na nun for them, di ba?
Yeah. If you will be submitting your application through Kanata, no need for you to pay for that application fee anymore.
Yeah, so let us help you get to Canada, and I look forward to assisting you with your applications to study at Humber College. Until then, bye!
Thank you.